Hey guys, today I'm going to make some beef and bean soup. So let's get crocking. I've got a bag of bean soup mix here. This is a 20-ounce bag. I think the last time I did this, it was a 16-ounce bag, so kind of depends what brand you get. But it's a variety of different beans and peas and lentils and a bunch of stuff in there. And then I've got a chuck roast that I got for $3.99 a pound, so I think I paid about $15 for that chuck roast, which is a good deal for beef these days. So I'm going to cut that up into pieces and trim the fat off, and then cut up a few of those carrots as well. I cut my meat into pieces about like that because it'll shred up after it cooks long enough. And I cut up 4 carrots and I left the skin on, so I left those in pretty good sized chunks as well. Now the beans have a seasoning packet, but I don't think I'm going to use that. Just go ahead and dump those in there now. And for seasoning, I'm just going to use Johnny's seasoned pepper. Besides pepper, it says sugar, red and green bell pepper, garlic, and onion in it. I'll just start off seasoning it fairly lightly at first, and then at the end I'll taste it and add more. That's usually what I do. And also some kosher salt. Like I said, might have to add more at the end. And also some onion powder. So just dump a bunch of that in there. You cut up a whole onion if you wanted, a fresh onion. Now just have to add some water. The package of beans said to add 7.5 cups of water, so I did, and it looks about perfect. I can always add a little more later if it starts to look too thick. Anyway, now we'll get the lid on there. I'm going to cook this on high, and we'll be back later on. It's been 5 hours, so I'm going to check on this. I wonder if this needs more liquid. Kind of stir it up a bit and see here. See how the meat, where's all the meat? There's some meat. The meat's not real tender yet. I think I'll just stir it up and put the lid back on for a little bit longer until that meat gets a little bit more tender. Yeah, you can see you can't break it up with a spoon yet. It needs to cook just a little bit longer. I let this cook for another hour, so 6 hours on high. Now see how much better it looks? See how much it's thickened up? That looks good. Let me grab a bowl and we'll try it out. This thickened up nicely, and this meat should cut with a spoon now. If I can get it. Yeah, there we go. Cut apart. All right. Let's try a bite. Now that meat just melts in your mouth. This is some of the best bean soup I've made. Guess we better let Annie try it. You want to try this, Annie? There you go. Oh. Here you go. Here's the meat. Floor looking good. That had a lot of flavor. So a chuck roast and bean soup mix. Sometimes they call it 16 bean soup mix, I think. Anyway, I'll write everything in the description like usual. It was 6 hours on high, so if you do it on low, probably all day, 8 or 10 hours. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.